Hey, Kelly True, Jill Walls. This is the video I promised you regarding the property at 20 Brock Street, the Triton building, apartment 1201. It's December 3rd, and what I'd like to do is to point out three things that I'm going to show you, and then walk you through those three things. The first is that the drain is clear and functioning, since this is what I'm being told to check. Second, the design flaw of the gravity. The water flows against the drain instead of toward the drain. So therefore it creates standing water, and of course I can't see the standing water, and I'll show you just because of the way that the design is of the floor is, that you really can't tell just by looking down. And then of course that would create stagnant water, which could in long term become a mold problem. And then how the base of the tub is constructed, because Andrew told me today that the base isn't designed to hold water even though it's a shower. So he also said with those 25 or 30 challenges in the building, he didn't indicate how many had the same base, but potentially if it was the same installer, it could be similar results. I don't know that situation, but anyway, I'll show you what I do know, and then I did point out the gravity early on before they installed that second drain, which is the square that was installed, and he said there's really nothing he can do about that. And then I sent an email to the plumber that came out not too long ago, and to let you know if he could see anything. And then the last is the property inspector that came out. Pointed it out to him as well, so he wrote that down. All right, so here goes. What I would like to do is to just show you, grab my thing to get it out. This is what I actually use to pull this out, so you can just see the drain and how it pops right out. Sorry it's so loud. And then I just have some water here to show you that when I pour water, you can just see it goes right down, and it's not it kind of splatters a little bit, so I don't want to get the phone wet. But you can see, hopefully, that the water does go down, and there isn't any water waiting to drain. So, so that's the first part, and the reason that, so then you can see, you look down here, what I want to show is that you can't necessarily see the water, that it's under there, because it's hidden by these white squares. And so I'm going to lift this up now, and I might need to set this down just a hair to show you. So just, I don't want to drop my phone, but I have this handy thing to hang it up. So I'm actually going to lift this up. It takes two hands, and it's very, very heavy, so I just want to be careful to show. Yeah, very, very heavy. Okay, so that's the underside, and I'm going to get you a better shot here. You can see that there is indeed water in the bottom, and the best way to show you that is to actually scoop it out with a glass. And again, the drain is on one side and the water is on another, so you can see that there's lots of water down here. So the other piece that I want to show you about this is the actual seal, and it looks like it might have been sealed many, many times. I'll show you the actual seal. There's a seal here, just a thin white strip of caulk there, and then of course there's a seal here which looks like it's just got some real nasty looking caulk, really, but the caulk here. So if there's any flaw in the caulk, then of course that will just drip right through. So I hope that helps, but it is something that you'll never know if this is really what's causing a leak downstairs, if they have so many leaks. But at the end of the day, it is a functionally flawed tub, in the fact that there's no water on this end to drain, the water's on the other end. The fact that the base has the caulk, and then the last thing I wanted to point out, again, it's just kind of case in point, is in the shower itself, when the water drips down, the ledge here as well that drips down also flows in the wrong direction. So instead of it flowing back towards the drain, it flows out here, so I just have to keep a shampoo bottle here, and it just keeps it flowing back into back into this. So I'm sorry to be so long-winded, but I do think that that'll offer a perspective, and I have answers if you have questions, and I'm supposed to meet with Andrew tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and I'll take him through the same thing again. Thanks, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.